Hi, my name is Christine Dimakulangan. You can call me Maku. That's my artist name. I'm a painter here in Saudi Arabia and I'm from Philippines. What brings me here in Saudi Arabia? So a little backstory. I used to be a flight attendant for 6 years in Saudi Airlines. And this is where I met my husband as well. So after 6 years of flying, I quit my job and I eventually tried to pursue my dream of becoming a painter. A lot of people told me that you should do this, you shouldn't do that, you should wear this. It was around 2016. So like everything was like too much in my imagination. So I don't know what to expect exactly. Well, if I'll be honest, I'm a bit scared. And my first impression when I arrived here was the complete opposite of what I was expecting. It wasn't scary as like what people were saying. It's like people were nice. It's a very, very safe country. In an artist side, it was actually a really good experience because when I decided to pursue my art career, it was the time as well where Saudi Arabia opened and they supported the art community. So I've met a lot of artists here, Saudi artists, like Lebanese artists, Ukrainian, like different nationalities, you name it. So the art community was amazing. I started this career being a painter here in Saudi Arabia. Like I said, I used to be a cabin crew here. It was way back in 2020. I think everyone, we all had this time where we think about our life decisions in life. Where like, for me at least at that time, I thought like it's time for me to pursue what I love, pursue my dream, chase it, like life is too short. And I got lucky that I have a husband who supports me. He was like pushed me like go for it, buy your art materials and just do what you love. The key to adapting to a new country is actually having an open mind, for me at least. It's like no matter what other people say, it's always important for you to have an open mind because you grew up in your own culture and you would go to a new country where would they have a different culture. So having an open mind with you is a very important. So the places I've traveled here in Saudi Arabia, so thankfully I was working in a Saudi Airlines before, so I get to experience different cities here, Jeddah, Dammam, Medina. So I would occasionally travel these cities and different airports. So historical and museums here in Saudi Arabia that I've seen were like the famous ones, Diriyah, mostly museums, especially here in Riyadh. I'm staying here. I love museums. I've experienced being in the desert here. Of course, it's a must. I've been to the edge of the world, red sand. It's something that you must do here in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. It's a very unique experience. It's something like I really enjoyed it, riding the bikes and seeing really unique views. Me and my husband, he's from Lebanon. We couldn't actually decide where we'd go if we have free time. But mostly, since we love going to resorts or coffee shops, one of our favorite places, because I'm an artist and he likes to chill, is Durat Al Riyadh. It's an amazing place where they have amazing view, a really good place to do landscape. For me as an artist, it's a really, really there's so many good spots for landscape paintings, and everything's in there. That's why we love it.
Hi, my name is Mark Akajanyan. I'm a Lebanese Armenian. Been in Saudi for around 8 years. Came here as a junior consultant. Currently, with the same company, reached a senior position. It's a very interesting field, especially in Saudi. Consulting is a booming industry. You get to learn a lot from across all the domains. You meet a lot of clients and networking, and I think it's been a very nice period to join in Saudi, where I joined 6 years ago, which was kind of the transition period, which from a cultural perspective, which Saudi has gone through. Like, I'm seeing how Saudi is running to change across the period. First thing is, I like organized things. So Saudi is, and Riyadh specifically, is a very organized city. The people are nice. She was a flight attendant, I was a consultant. I used to fly often to Lebanon back and forth.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another, and who knew that 4 years later we'll still be together and going strong. So it was also something which I guess would never have happened if I never moved to kind of Saudi, both of us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's kind of like how funny, let's say, things work out eventually.
Yeah.
From time to time, we like to go out, we like to discover Riyadh. We like to go to certain exotic places to have dinners, whether it's in resorts or whether it's at different cuisine styles. So
that's something really nice here in Riyadh. Like, they have so many restaurants here. So many restaurants that are like popping up everywhere.
Yeah, and like, although for me it's not necessarily a passion of food, I do enjoy it, but Christine, I guess from an artistic perspective, she actually enjoys the cuisine. She likes to seek out new things to eat, and she actually takes it and brings it home to me. So I benefit in all cases. So it's like she steals the ideas and brings it home to cook for me. So it's all good.
Yeah. A lot of things going on now here in Riyadh. MDL I've seen that. The first MDL Beast. So it was an amazing event. I've seen a lot of artists. Winter Wonderland, Boulevard. It was, I think a lot of people should see it. Like, it's something that you should see. But one of my favorite as an artist is the Miss Art Week here in Riyadh, because I'm an artist. Like, it's amazing how the country give attention to the art community here in Riyadh. Like, different artists, free live paintings, free sculptures, free workshops. So it's an amazing how the country really supports the artists here. The unique thing here in Riyadh is we have a lot of coffee shops, different kind of coffee shops, which I love. I love coffee. Saudi Arabia, I feel like in the right place, and I love Arabic coffee. To be honest, in the first few years here in Saudi Arabia, I don't drink it, but I get to love it as well.
Currently, we're living in the Ishbiliya region, and that's something which I like, because that's kind of the calmness
side,
aspect. Yeah. There are the facilities, which are the basic necessities, and then I get if someone wants to visit me, they need to make effort, which is perfect for me. She gets her art, she gets her art space as well.
Yeah, I would have my own corner where I paint, and then he would have his own corner where he would work or play. He loves to play games.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Riyadh has a place for everyone. We have kind of different personalities, different hobbies, and it's kind of blending well in Saudi. We found a system at home where I would be like 4 hours playing my games. She would be like 4 hours in her art
Painting.
room, and there's no issues at all. So we've kind of found a nice balance. And then like we just meet up together, have a dinner, have sessions, have conversation, and then we split up again. And those
Yeah,
kind of
I
things.
think it's kind of like a thing that makes our relationship really
Yeah.
healthy. But eventually we have to figure out things that we should do together as well. So yeah, that's why we sometimes go out to dinners or play golf or gym together,
Yeah,
this kind of things.
It's something that I guess we're kind of picking
Yeah.
up, diversifying things that we do. So it's like we try to find a lot of new things or activities that we can do together and enjoy like from time to time.
My typical day as an artist here in Saudi Arabia is usually I'm alone in my studio. I would wake up, just paint during the day or during the night. Sometimes with my cats. And if like after a few days I feel like bored being alone for a long time, I would invite a friend to come over. We would paint together. I like to paint with people. Like in general, I love to teach people how to paint. The hardest part of my career as an artist here is actually like since I've given myself like a huge like dream, like a goal for me to reach, is that I think, I'm not gonna lie, it's being a Filipino and a woman, and at the same time having a family who doesn't have an influential family in the art world. It's kind of really a struggle for me to prove myself. Like I have to work extra hard and like a little harder to prove myself into the world, you know. But regardless of the circumstances, like I took it more of as a motivation or something that would help me strive more to do better and to inspire people that no matter who they are, they can be whatever they want to be. Social life here in Riyadh, for me as an artist, so far, right now, it's extremely amazing. I have a lot of artist friends, different nationalities, you name it. And I love how there's so many places here where I can go as an artist. We would have like a group of people doing plein air painting in Wadi Hanifa, in different parks here. Saudi hospitality, in my opinion and my experience, is that you'll go out of their house really full. You'll eat a lot. Like I love how they would like literally feed you a lot. So many sweets, so many carbs, which I love. I love rice. So yeah, I like it. They're very hospitable people. They're very welcoming. They're very warm. They're as warm as their weather here during summer. So similarities between my country and Saudi Arabia is actually the hospitality. Like we are a very hospitable people as well, you know. So it's something that I really enjoy here because it feels like home. When I have some time, if I'm not painting, I would go to the gym. Actually, I need it. I have to start going to the gym not because I want it. It's my body needs it. Like if I want to become an artist, I have to go to the gym. Like I have to strengthen my back. Like I said, I used to be a flight attendant for 6 years, and it kind of ruined my back. I would have lots of back pain. So like gym really helps me a lot. So how do I cope being away from my family? I think I'm lucky that my husband is here with me. So he's basically a family for me. And I have 4 cats, so they keep us company. And of course our passion. When I paint, like I live in my own little world. My most memorable experience in Saudi Arabia, one of the highlight of my journey here is me winning a first prize in Jeddah, an exhibition there in Adham Art Center. I was still a flight attendant back then, but it was like a moment for me, telling me like, it's time. It's time for me to become a painter. The key to success here in Saudi Arabia, I believe not just in Saudi Arabia, anywhere or no matter what you're aiming at, is that consistency. Like you just have to be consistent on what you're doing. For me, painting every day, practicing every day, attending live paintings every day. Like sometimes it's not easy. It's hard to wake up and do the same thing again. You're tired, you want to rest, but consistency is the key for me. Something I've learned in Saudi Arabia, I think it's not just the country, I think it's the period of my life where I'm at. It's like, don't give up on your dreams. Like no matter where you are, no matter who you are, it's like just pursue what you love, do what you love doing. So what I tell my family and friends when I go back home about Saudi Arabia is that it's not what you think it is. Like I think everywhere they have their own idea and opinion in Saudi Arabia, but when you live here, it's like totally different from what we experience here. So I would show them pictures, things that are happening, the concerts here, like they'd be surprised, like hearing it from a first-hand person who experienced these things in Saudi Arabia. It's like totally different from what's in your imagination. My overall experience with the team filming this was actually amazing. Showing on camera my works, the creation I made, how I work. Like it's a big opportunity for me to show myself to the world. So it's something that doesn't happen to me every day. And doing it in a different place as well. We went to Banban Resort, staying in a room, like one of my favorite room there, where there's an amazing view. I get to paint in different locations there. Going to different places in Riyadh. It's something that doesn't happen to me all the time. It's a really good opportunity for me, and it kind of feels like a vacation but on camera.
نصيحتي لكلكم انه ما تترددوا بالحياة لما بدكم تاخدوا قرارات. انا لما كنت بلبنان وصلت مرحلة بشغلي انه كاستقرار، ما كان في بعض مجالات لأتحسن خاصة بالعمل. فوقت اخذت قرار انه اجي بالسعودية، وكلهم بلشوا يقنعوني انه ما اجي. أنا وقتها ما سمعت لهم، وجيت بالسعودية وهي طلعت إنه أحسن قرار يلي أنا عملته، ودر إنه بالشغل أو بالحياة نفسها، إنه هون لقيت زوجتي وكل هالأمور. عن جد يعني إنه طبعا السعودية هي بلد حلو، فيها فرص من قصة العمل، ومن سنة لسنة يعني الحياة كثير عم يتغير هون.
Ang mensahe ko sa lahat, sana na-inspire kayo sa storya ko, sa buhay ko, sa journey ko as an artist, na kahit anong edad mo, anong gender mo, kung nasan ka man, kung tagasan ka, it doesn't matter. Just pursue your dream. Just do your best and everything will be okay.